Hello everyone, thank you for taking the time to come over and watch my video. I'm going to show you guys what I have accumulated over the month of December and also what I've got for Christmas. This is going to be a two-part update. This is probably the biggest update I've ever had in my life. I've accumulated the most amount of movies I've ever have, and yeah, this first one's gonna be DVD, Blu-ray, and Steelbook, one Steelbook, and part two is gonna be Criterion, Blu-rays, Shameless DVDs, and 84 Entertainment hard boxes. So without further ado, this first one you're watching is Blu-rays and DVDs. So I will go through these fast because way too many to get through. So first one I've been looking forward to a very long time, and it was a very good film, and it's DVD, and it's Alyce Kills. Absolutely love this film. It's basically about a girl that kills her best friend by accident, and then she just goes nuts towards the end of the movie, and it's absolutely amazing, great independent film. Will highly recommend, and that's Alyce Kills. Not much for special features behind the scenes of Alyce Kills, cast interviews, and Alyce Kills trailer. Definitely recommend it. So that's Alyce Kills. Next one I've been looking forward to as well. I wanted to get the Blu-ray of this, but the Blu-ray was $40. But it is All the Boys Love Mandy Lane. Starting the beautiful... I'm not sure her name right now. Amber Heard? Yeah, Amber Heard, who was also in John Carpenter's The Ward. Basically, high school kids all want to get with this girl, not knowing her secret past, and there's a whole bunch of other twists to it, which I don't want to give away because I pretty much give away the rest of the whole movie. But All the Boys Love Mandy Lane, awesome movie. Majority of the best stuff takes place probably in the last 20-25 minutes of the film, but very enjoyable film. Okay, next one I've got. Next few are actually I got at like cash converters and pawn shops and stuff like that. Since it was Christmas, I had to get the remake of Black Christmas. I've never actually seen the remake. I love the original. I did actually a review on it on Body Bags, so if you want to check that out. Yeah, but Black Christmas, I've only caught probably about half of this. I still need to watch the other half, so I'll just end up rewatching the whole film. But what I saw, it was okay. I like the kills a little more in this one than in the original, but yeah. Black Christmas remake. It's got some really hot chicks in this one. So it's Black Christmas. Next one I've got is one of those cash converters, pawn shop kind of places. This is actually I got at a gaming place for $2 or $3, and that's Chupacabra Terror. This is actually, I think it's put out by Sony. Yeah. Basically, a doctor captures this Chupacabra. I'm not sure if it's in Mexico or where it is, but he basically takes it on a cruise ship in like a cargo hold, and the two guys that are paid to keep quiet what he brought on deck, that there's something live in there, basically open it, and the Chupacabra gets loose and starts terrorizing everyone on the cruise ship. And quite enjoyable, some decent kills. Definitely worth the $3 that I paid for it. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's nothing too great, but it's alright. It's not bad. Chupacabra Terror, sorry. Next is a fucking big downer. Next one is terrible. Dark Harvest 2, The Maze. I'm not even gonna say anything about it. I'm just gonna say it's absolute shit. Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. Thank God I only paid $3 for it. If I would have paid any more, I would have been even more pissed off. But yeah. It's hit and miss with these. Another disappointment. There's a few of these in here. Parasitic. Basically, I think some people, there were some club owners and people that work in a club get basically trapped inside of this club when this parasite gets, this girl eats a fish or something. Yeah, she eats a fish and it doesn't settle well with her stomach, and this parasite type thing just starts growing out of her neck, and it tries to kill it. It's like basically like a zombie. Once like you get scratched by it or whatever, the other person becomes that. It's kind of shit. The only like good thing about it, the first chick that gets, I guess, infected by it, she's fucking hot as hell, and I guess she's like a hip hop model, and she's got nice set of fun bags. Yeah, that's probably the best thing about this film. Yeah, that's it. Nothing special. Next is a good one. Another one I got at a game shop, and that's Rogue Unrated. Nice little Australian creature feature with this giant croc just eating the shit out of people, and it's a fucking awesome movie. Love the atmosphere. I love seeing Australia, and it's beautiful, and it's just amazing. Croc just terrorizes these people that get stuck on a little island, and it's fucking cool. I love this movie. Actually, I really, really enjoyed this movie. And for $4, I'm so happy, it's great. Definitely recommend that, Rogue. Next one is an After Dark Horror Fest 3, and it's 8 films to die for, and this one's Slaughter. It wasn't very good. Basically, this girl meets this girl at a bar where she helps her, and then somehow they get together, become friends, and she offers her to live on her farm. Not knowing her family's got a dark secret at the slaughterhouse, so on and so on. I'm not going to say too much more, give it away. But that's Slaughter. Best part about it is the last 15 minutes of this movie. But other than that, this movie is a very slow burn. Nothing too special. First After Dark Horror Fest film I've been really disappointed with, but not really disappointed with, but just lacked. Next one is Strangeland. It stars Dee Snider and Robert Englund, and it's basically about an online. It's like first time people are getting into online like chat and stuff like that, and this guy is just like. He's like all these crazy piercings, and he basically tortures people, and it's fucked up. Yeah, it's not very good. It's not very good. There was a few disappointments in this one. It's got a killer soundtrack though. Marilyn Manson, Pantera, Seven Dust, Megadeth, Cold Chamber, Snot, Soulfly, so on, Twisted Sisters. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Cool soundtrack. Next is this was a film that actually had a screening at a convention that happens in my town every year. And when I was there, I totally didn't go to this and didn't buy the movie. And when I was at the flea market here on the weekend, I saw this there, and the guy's like, "Yeah, that's somebody bought it there when they were at the convention." And that's Terrif Dracula, very low budget. It's kind of like a throwback to the old Hammer Dracula films and stuff like that. For a low budget, it's pretty cool. It's definitely not bad. It's your typical Dracula story and stuff like that, but yeah, it's pretty decent. Yeah, like Terrif Dracula, I didn't mind it. Next is the last DVD, and that's another After Dark Horror Fest 3, and it is a Korean film, I believe, and it is called Voices. This family is cursed with this thing that basically people try to kill them around in their family, and they just go nuts. Very cool, and I guess it's based on a best-selling comic book series. Definitely a very cool Korean film, which I definitely recommend if you're into that kind of stuff. Definitely a really cool film. That's Voices. So that was the DVDs. Let's get to the Blu-rays. Newly released, this was also released on Christmas Eve. It's Insidious Chapter 2 on Blu-ray. Awesome movie. I didn't consider this a sequel. It's more like a continuous story of the first one. The cast returns. The whole cast returns. Excellent film. Highly recommend this. If you're a fan of the first one, you'll definitely enjoy and love this second one, Chapter 2. I absolutely loved it. I hope to do maybe a review on this in the coming future. Since Insidious Chapter 2, awesome. It's got an awesome matte finish slip. It's also got great special features, peripheral vision, behind the scenes, ghostly transformation, Lee Whannell's Insidious Journal, The Haunting of Insidious 2, work in progress, on-set Q&A, 3-time spectacular settings, webisodes. Awesome film. Definitely recommend that one. Check that out. Next is another one I was really looking forward to for a long time, and it's Eli Roth Presents Aftershock, and it's basically based on the true story of what happened in Chile in 2010 with the tsunami disaster, and it's basically expanded on that, made more extreme, obviously, and more disastrous, and Eli Roth actually stars in this himself. Excellent film. It is very terrifying because this kind of stuff, the Mother Nature and human nature, happens in our real world. So to me, this was more disastrous and more scary than any horror movie you can really think of, just because this kind of shit happens. And if you're into that, this was an eye-opener and very scary for me to watch, and that's Aftershock. Definitely love that one. Next one is the stars Daniel Harris and Robert Patrick in The Black Waters of Echo Pond. Basically, a lost board game gets found by some teenagers that go to a remote cottage to party and just get together, and while they play in this game, it just shows them their true, just dares them to talk about the truth or dare kind of stuff, and it was entertaining for the most, but wasn't very good, but it had its entertainment for a while. Next is a great new vampire film that I actually really like. It stars Gemma Arterton and Saoirse Ronan, and it is Byzantium. Very good vampire film. I definitely highly recommend check this out. I don't want to say anything about this. Just go and watch this and just take it for what it is. And it's nice to see a different take on a vampire movie. And it's fun and it's entertaining, and Gemma is absolutely drop dead gorgeous in it. She definitely sheds some skin, or she shows some skin in that. So Byzantium, awesome vampire film I definitely enjoyed. Next is a very good one, and it is, in my opinion, for me, the best movie of 2013, and it is James Wan's The Conjuring. Absolutely love this movie, love the cast. The actors did a superb job. Just a great story, great film. I jumped a few times, you know, to be honest. Lots of special features, just an absolute terrific film. It was a little pricey, but it was worth every penny. So that's The Conjuring. Awesome film. Definitely highly recommend that one if you haven't seen it. Next is a Raro Video Cinema Art Vision, and it's basically like a witchcraft Italian film, and is Night of the Devils. Yeah, very cool film. Probably just a little different. So that's The Night of the Devils by Giorgio Ferroni. Yeah, basically this guy just you first see him, he's lost, and he's like on the border of Italy or something, and he's taken into the hospital. They're not knowing why he got there, and then when he's in treatment, this woman comes and visits him, and he just goes nuts when she visits, and then they basically play it back how it happens, and these people are just like fearing of this witch that haunts the little village town or whatever, and it's pretty cool. Like it's different but enjoyable. Okay, now for the Steelbook, I did a separate video on this, and that's a great indie slasher, the Orphan Killer Steelbook. If you want to see my video, check out my other videos, but awesome independent slasher. Next one was a recommendation from Andrew Bellina. I'm a huge fan of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies, but this one was okay at best. There was moments that was very cool, and I just found the movie lacked in a few areas, and that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D. Loved the lead actress. I thought she was great in it. The rest of the characters were subpar at best. The storyline was okay, but missed opportunities in this film, definitely. But nevertheless, it was a cool film. Just could have been a bit more. And the last but not least, an edition I've been looking forward to very much, and it is the Vincent Price collection from Scream Factory with The Pit and the Pendulum, The Mask of Red Death, The Haunted Palace, The Fall of the House of Usher, The Abominable Dr. Phibes, and Witchfinder General, aka The Conqueror Worm. So another awesome edition. Happy to have these on Blu-ray. I haven't watched these, so I can't tell you what the transfer is like. But yeah, so as you see, that's my Blu-ray DVD update. This is part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. Like I said, Criterion, Shameless, and hard boxes. So thank you for watching. Please comment and rate, and I'll catch you guys later.